Well, after more than 2 years, a fallen Terre Haute firefighter receives recognition at a national memorial.
Yeah, John Schoffstall died in April of 2020. Because of the pandemic, the International Association of Firefighters Memorial has delayed honoring fallen firefighters. But on September 17th, local firefighters and Schoffstall's family were on hand for the ceremony in Colorado Springs. Will Price has that story. Will.
The ceremony recognized nearly 500 firefighters who died in 2019 or 2020. It was the end of a long journey for those families, a final step that will hold a special place in their hearts.
Those are just some memories that I'll never ever forget and I'll cherish forever.
Those are the words of Jennifer Schoffstall. She's talking about her family's trip to Colorado Springs to honor her late husband John at the Fallen Firefighter Memorial. It was an emotional trip from the start. Terre Haute Fire Chief Bill Berry accompanied them and says it was important to honor John and be there for his family.
We were out there to support him and support his family. You know, support Jennifer, Jake, and Jaden. They're always going to be a part of our Terre Haute Fire Department family. And just being with him when he was honored, you know, at the memorial was just a remarkable thing.
During the trip, Jennifer met with some of the other families who have lost loved ones in the line of duty, forming a unique bond.
Meeting them, it's an emotion you can't explain when you're back together with people who have been through the same events you've been and have experienced the same memorials you've been and all of the camaraderie that we have.
She says the most emotional part was hearing his name called, seeing it on the memorial wall.
To actually sit through the memorial and hearing the names said and seeing John's name on the wall, it was very wrenching, brought back a lot of memories of going through when he had COVID and when he was in the hospital and losing him.
Once it was over, she says she and her children were able to breathe a sigh of relief.
Dad had his moment, and now we're ready to just be at peace and continue to come back and support the families that are new to this.
As she works to be a resource for others who go through similar tragedies, she thanked the firefighters who were alongside her.
These aren't just firemen, they're my family. And so to have them there with us and to experience it and for them to be supporting from the day John went into the hospital, they're always going to be there for me. That's what brotherhood of the fire service means.
Now, Schoffstall says she wants to go back to future memorial services to be able to be there for other families that are dealing with similar loss. She also wants to go back on her own with her family members to take in the memorial in a more private setting on her own time. Mike.
All right. Thank you, Will, for that report.